Alright everybody, we're back at the Udvar Hazy Air and Space Museum just to check and see what's new today. Come here every once in a while after 4, because after 4 parking is free. So let's go and see what's new. I haven't been here in a while. It may be, I haven't been here in like maybe 6 months, so let's see if they have something new here at the Air and Space Museum. I hear they have an X-Wing fighter in there, so let's go check it out. Maybe, we'll see. Let's go inside. Alright, here we are. It's looks like it's pretty much the same thing as you walk in. You got the F4U Corsair and the P-40 Warhawk here on the left. A couple of legendary World War II birds. And everything still looks pretty much the same as before. See here on the right side, we have the more modern aircraft from the Korean War onwards. And this is the legendary F4U Corsair. Those of you who are fans of the TV show Black Sheep Squadron, starring Robert Conrad, of course will know this plane as the plane that was used by the Black Sheep, VMF 214, the most decorated squadron, marine squadron in the Pacific. Although this is not a marine aircraft, this is a Navy aircraft. Anyway, this is a Kitty Hawk. Later modified versions were called the Warhawk and the something Hawk. Chicken Hawk? No, not the Chicken Hawk. Over here we have the rest of the World War II aircraft. We got Zeros and Kates and other things over here. And that big B-29 over there, as you can see, that is the Enola Gay. We are going to check out the Enola Gay up close and personal. Of course, the Enola Gay is the plane that dropped the atomic bomb over Hiroshima. Let's go down this way, down into the exhibit of World War II aircraft. As you can see, this is a huge hangar converted into a museum. There's the Black Widow right there. Let's go this way. Doesn't seem like there's anything new today. Here's the SR-71 Blackbird, capable of speeds of up to 2,000 miles per hour. It can go from coast to coast, New York to LA, in under an hour, and that's with refueling. The SR-71 Blackbird, right there. Let's go explore the World War II aircraft first. Look at the gear, World War II gear. Look at this old flight jacket with the number of bombing missions. It's a B-17. Very nice. It's a B-24. At one point I couldn't differentiate the B-24 and the B-25, but now I know. The B-24 has 4 engines, and the B-25 only has 2. So the higher number has less engines, okay, and the lower number has more engines. That's how I know now. Yeah, well, that's how I know now. Anyway, let's go check and see what's going on here. So here are the World War II birds. World War II and Korea. Here's the Spitfire, the legendary Spitfire that won the Battle of Britain. No, that's not a Spitfire. That's a Hurricane. That's one of the planes that won the Battle of Britain. A Hurricane, not a Spitfire. As it says right here, a Hawker Hurricane. This is the tail end of the legendary Enola Gay. This is a P-38 Lightning. Another legendary aircraft of World War II. P-38 Lightning. I remember I had it as a kid. I built a scale model of the P-38 Lightning. And there's the Enola Gay, everybody. Let's go this way. Here's a commercial aircraft. And there it is, everybody. There it is, everybody, the Enola Gay. This is the Enola Gay. This is the plane that saved the world. The Enola Gay. See that? Let's look at the nose section of the Enola Gay. Nice loving pan across all four engines of this massive B-29. The Enola Gay. The Enola Gay was named after the wife of its captain, Captain Paul Tibbets. He named the plane after his wife. After the war, he went back to his wife, and the Enola Gay came back with him. And now, 70 years later, it is here in Dulles, Virginia, the legendary Enola Gay. The plane that saved the world. And this is the Thunderbolt, the P-47 Thunderbolt. The legendary P-47 Thunderbolt. Nicknamed the Flying Jug, because it kind of looks like a big jug. But the Thunderbolt was pretty fast and agile. In fact, I think the Thunderbolt has the most enemy kills in World War II. The Republic P-47D Thunderbolt. Top speed of 686 kilometers per hour or 426 miles per hour. P-47 Thunderbolt. And there's the Enola Gay again, right there. There's no name on this side. The Enola Gay, everybody.
So I don't move and
Enola Gay.
102.
I don't know if we can see just a little bit.
I can't see that.
Oh, here's a, you know, one of those seaplanes here. Here's a side view of the Thunderbolt that you can see. We can do a full shot of the Thunderbolt. There we go. There you go. There you go. That's the P-47 Thunderbolt. This is not a zero. This is a George. Looks like a zero, kinda, but not really a zero. It's a George. Here are planes of Germany. This is a Focke-Wulf 190. These are planes of the Luftwaffe, as you can see. Here's another Japanese seaplane. Boy, these are German planes here.
Guys!
Yeah, we have a nice view of the underbelly of the Corsair. Right there. And here is the starboard side of the SR-71 Blackbird. And that is the unit logo of Skunk Works, which developed the SR-71. Their unit logo is a skunk because they were developed by the Air Force Logistics Command, or Skunk Works. That's why it's a skunk. Okay. All right, what we got over here? We got some more World War II American carrier planes here. Let's see what this is about here. See, this is a this is kind of lost among all the German planes. Is the Helldiver. See that? The Helldiver gained fame in the Battle of Midway. See, it has the foldable wings, so it fits on a carrier, as you can see. Let's go upstairs and see what's happening up there. Huh, is that a B-17? Oh, looks like they're refurbishing that B-17. Oh man. Does that mean you can go inside a B-17? I hope so. See, here's the wings. Here's the wings, and there's the fuselage. What is this thing here? I don't know. I hope it's a B-17. Let's see what they're working on here. This is their workshop. Let's see what they're working on over here. See. Look at that. Oh wow. Is that a? What is that? Is that a B-17? Are they working on a B-17? Flak bait. I think flak bait was a B-17, wasn't it? Was it a B? Oh no, it only has two engines, so it's a B-25. See, there's one wing, there's another wing, one engine, two engines, so it's a B-25. Interesting. They've got an old Huey down there. Yeah, see, there's that guy. He's working on the B-17 now. Wonder what he's working on. Oh, that's not a B-17. That's a B-25. See, it's got two engines, so it's a B-25. There's a Huey right there. Wait a minute. They're talking about flak bait. So this is what. That's what this plane is.
The bombs you see painted here on the fuselage represent each individual mission flown by flak bait during World War II.
Flak bait.
Tails on the bombs represent every fifth
Flak bait is this plane right here. So it's being renovated right now.
The swastika represents flak bait's only confirmed kill against a German fighter in the air.
Let's see here.
Represent equal missions flown by flak bait.
Flak bait was a B-25, right? See, this is their workshop down here. Oh, they got a lot of tools down there. They got a lot of tools, and I thought they had the X-Wing down here, though I don't see the X-Wing. They got a lot of cool aviation stuff there. Look at that. That's like a cockpit part. And there's an old wooden frame of something. There's flak bait again. Better view of the Huey. Look at that. It's an F-86. F-86 Saberjet from the Korean War. And it's inverted. I guess they're working on the undercarriage. You know, it's inverted, just like Maverick in Top Gun. You know? When Maverick was confronting that Russian jet, he was inverted, and Charlie didn't believe him. She said, if you were inverted, if you were that close, how could you see him? Because, and then Maverick said, because I was inverted. And then Iceman didn't believe it. Iceman said, bullshit. No, but he was inverted. You know how he's inverted? Because Goose had a great Polaroid of it. He was inverted. Goose had a great Polaroid of the Russian pilot because Maverick was inverted, just like this F-86 Sabre, inverted. That's the cockpit. Look at that. That's the cockpit of an F-18. See that? Cockpit and nose of an F-18. Interesting. We have a great view of the of this B-25 here. Of flak bait. See that? There are the wings. There's the fuselage. The plexiglass nose piece is not there. I guess they're rebuilding it. There's a Huey. Looks like they got a rolling stairway for an airliner. Right, so here's the B-17. As you can see, it's being refurbished. The B-17. I wonder if they have any room for this B-17. See, there's the fuselage, the plexiglass nose piece. You even got to see, you even may be able to see the Norden bomb sight. There you go. Wow. Norden bomb sight down there. And there's the there are the wings right there. More wings right here. B-17, wow. You got the top turret. And the waist gunner is on the side there, but we're not there right now. So here's the Norden bomb sight. I don't know if they have the Norden bomb sight down there. Looks like a seat there. Look at the seat for. Oh, here are the 4 engines. See that? The 4 engines of the B-17 and the propellers. Oh wow, this is going to be great. When they refurbish it, this is going to be great. If they even let people in it, I want to go inside the B-17. Once they put everything together, I want to go in there. See that? Wow, this is just like Masters of the Air. If you were a pilot in World War II, you were Masters of the Air. But not me, I'm just a master of the bait. Oh, look at that. It's the ball turret. Oh, look at that. Wow. It's the ball turret. It's where the ball gunner goes. Usually the ball gunner is the tiniest guy in the crew. His station is the ball turret. Wow, you even got the hatch that opens right there. The ball turret gunner goes in there, squeezes in there. Here's the tail. Look at that. I didn't even notice there's a tail. There's the tail gunner. Oh, wow. So you got all the parts here. You got the tail gunner, the ball turret, the tires, the 4 engines, and the 4 props, the main fuselage, the wings. You got it here. I wonder when. Oh, see, there's the top turret right there. That's the top turret. man, this is going to be amazing. Once they put this thing together, this B-17, it's going to be amazing. It'll be the master of the air. Here's the wingtips. See that? Wow. Here's the leading edge of the wings, the ailerons. Got their more display cases there for displaying B-17 memorabilia. This is a B-17, I believe a D. The D version had the little bubble here. Little observation bubble where the navigator or the bombardier sits right there, and he can look up into the sky. It's like a top window in a car, and then the two pilots, pilot, co-pilot, navigator in the back. Navigator also doubles as a gunner right there. The two waist gunners right here, and then the tail gunner right there, and the ball turret gunner right there. Wow. Nice. B-17 Flying Fortress. I love it. I can't wait. I can't wait till they have this on display, or maybe even be able to get in, walk around inside. Ooh, can't wait. I can't wait. This is the view from above of these World War II aircraft, and Enola Gay over here. This is Enola Gay. This is the Kingfisher reconnaissance aircraft, and this is the Enola Gay. Wow, okay, let's go check out the inside of the cockpit there. The Enola Gay. A lot of glare. A lot of glare, really. You can't see from the glass here. You just can't see what's in the Enola Gay, in the cockpit of the Enola Gay. You can see the seat inside, co-pilot seat. And Enola Gay, everybody. There it is, everybody, the Enola Gay. Let's pan lovingly the four huge Pratt & Whitney engines, cockpit. There's the Concorde. Too bad they don't fly Concordes anymore. It's just too expensive and too uses up too much fuel. But when I was a kid, riding the Concorde was like the ultimate way to travel. And you know, I was looking forward to riding the Concorde one day when I grew up, but unfortunately they retired the Concorde. So that's too bad. All right, this is another Thunderbolt, I think. Yeah, I think it's another Thunderbolt. P-47 Thunderbolt. The Flying Jug, as it's called. The Flying Jug. Not the Flying Jugs. That's a whole different thing. This is just a jug, a big jug. Maybe we can get a better shot of the Enola Gay from here. See that? Oh, wow, that's nice. See Enola Gay in all its glory. See that? The Enola Gay. I don't ever get tired of coming here. I really love this place. I love airplanes, aircraft of all kind, and this place is like the mecca of aircraft devotees and aircraft lovers here. And this place is much bigger than the Smithsonian Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C. And even that place is half closed. So better come here, which is about 30 miles from Washington. And it's free. You have to pay for parking though. It's $15 for parking. So, but if you come in after 4, it's free. T-shirt. I want to get a T-shirt here. It's in the back. Air and Space Museum. It's pretty cool. It's got an F-14, space shuttle, Enola Gay. Old F-86 Sabre here. How much is that? Let's see. How much is it? Oh, $35. I don't know about that. $35. Maybe you can buy one on the street in DC, one of those vendors, but here it's maybe not. Oh, I wonder how much this shirt is. It's a B-29 Hawaiian shirt. What do they sell that? Oh, here it is. How much is that? Let's see here. This is a B-25. This is how much? This is $70. Oh, I saw this at the Goodwill one time, selling for like $8, but it was too big. It's too bad. But here you can buy it brand new for $70. Well, here's where we have the more modern aircraft. There's a Cobra right there. Here's a F-100 Super Sabre, isn't it? Or there's a Chinook. There's an Intruder right there in the back.
No running. Guys, no running.
Here's a Cobra. Let's go down there and check it out. Let's see here. That's a Thunder Chief. F-105 Thunder Chief. Look at all those 100-pound bombs there. Used in Vietnam. There's the Cobra. As you can see, the profile is pretty thin compared to the Huey. The Huey is pretty wide body, but the Cobra, they purposely made it like really narrow like that, so enemy fire from the ground couldn't hit it. You know, see, it's got the minigun and it's got yeah, pretty narrow profile of the Cobra. Here's the Cobra again. There you go. Cobra and the Thunder Chief. Right there. There's an F-4 right behind it. That's an F-4 Phantom. A lot of these Vietnam era aircraft, like the Cobra and the Thunder Chief. There's a Chinook. Here's a nice shot of the SR-71 again. Yeah, here's a Russian MiG. There's an F-4 Phantom right there. Back over here, we got the Sabre jets from the Korean War. This is a Korean jet. Here's a F-86 Sabre, the main fighter jet of the United States during the Korean War. Yeah, nice. Here's a nice shot of the Phantom F-4. So, here's an A6 Intruder. Another legendary aircraft. Nice flight helmet, huh? Oh, well, this is the Intruder. See the cockpit of the Intruder there? A6. Here's an A7D Corsair. It's a Crusader, sorry, not a Corsair. Savant RF-8G Crusader. Here, of course, is the F-14 Tomcat. Legendary F-14 Tomcat. Sidewinders. Sidewinder missile selected. With the F-14 Tomcat. F-14 Tomcat. Let's go around this way. Let's see, let's go this way here. Nice. I like it. I like this F-14. I feel the need for speed.
I feel the need for speed. Ow!
There's an F-18. There's an F-18 right there. It's the Blue Angels F-18. Back it up here. Back it up. F-18, everybody. This is an F-100 Super Sabre, used extensively in the Vietnam War. The F-18 again. I like that flight helmet. Like the whole flight suit. There's a Cobra again.
They just freak out.
See how thin it is. Look at that. Nice cockpit. Cockpit. Here's the rear end of the F-4 Phantom. And the rear end of the Intruder. Here's the Cobra, up close and personal. You can see it at the cockpit of the Cobra. Very minimal profile of the Cobra. The pods for the missiles. And let's see if we can back it up and see what we can see here from a wide angle here. Wide angle of the Cobra. Nice Cobra. All right, well, I think I'll go now. I just wanted to see if there was anything new. The most fascinating thing I found this time around was the full-scale B-17 that's being built over there, and the flak-bait B-25 that's being built in the hangar. So So looking forward to that, especially the B-17. Once they put it all together, I am definitely coming back to see the B-17. Looking forward to it. Can't wait. All right, I guess I'll go now. Say goodbye to the Udvar Hazy Air Space Museum here in Dulles, Virginia. Here are the sponsors of, and if you donate more than say $10,000, your name could be up here as well. I like how the display units are made up to look like the wing surface, the aluminum wing surface of airplanes. And of course these are the names of the people who have donated money for this museum, or their time, or something else to the museum. This museum over here. These are pilots of F-86 during the Korean War. Nice. These are pilots of the F-100 Super Sabre. And Piedmont Airlines. I don't know if Piedmont Airlines is still flying. Maybe. Okay, where did I park my car? There's my car right there. I'll probably cut through here. Say goodbye to the Udvar Hazy Air and Space Museum as I cut through the parking lot to get to my car. You can take the bus over here. So there's the bus that takes you here. That way, if you don't want to pay for parking, you just take the bus. That comes from the Silver Line, the end of the Silver Line. Take the Silver Line to the very end and you can take the bus to here.